My name's Matt Pillischer. I'm the producer, director, and editor of the movie Broken on All Sides, Race, Mass Incarceration, and New Visions for Criminal Justice in the U.S. Documentary coming out in a couple of days, February 20th, 2012, in solidarity with Oakland's call and the National Occupy Day for prisoners. I just wanted to voice my support for the National Day for Prisoners and say what an important move it is for the Occupy movement in general to be embracing this issue, the issue of prisoners, of racism in the criminal justice system that has to be addressed. If any movement for justice, equality, a redistribution of wealth and power in this country is actually going to happen. The 1% have an enormous means of putting the rest of us down. The people who feel the brunt of it, the worst of it, are absolutely the prisoners, and who overwhelmingly come from communities of color in this country. And we know from great resources like Michelle Alexander's book, The New Jim Crow, we know that we haven't come as far as some of us would like to think from slavery, from Jim Crow, and that we haven't come out of caste society. We haven't overcome these barriers and obstacles of racism and inequality in society in America. And that's part of what my movie is about, and I hope that it can be a tool for organizers and activists to use, presentations with formerly incarcerated people, leading discussions with allies about what are the next steps forward locally and nationally. And I think that this day is a great example of a step forward, and we need to think about how we can draw more people into the conversation, more people into activism, so that we really can create a broad-based social justice movement, the kind that can take on mass incarceration and the prison system in this country, and really fight for the kind of resources and redistribution of wealth and power that is necessary in order to overcome problems of crime, public safety in the U.S. So it means starting a conversation about where does actually crime come from. And if we're going to move this movement forward for the 99%, we really need to overcome all the divisions that divide us. Racism is probably the number one issue in the United States. So I'm very happy about this, in solidarity with the National Day for Prisoners, the Occupy Day, and wanted to give my support.